Hey there, hola, ¿cómo estás? Friends and amigos, compañeros del mundo, friends and family from all over the world. Y'all for Sue, the original Globe Master, back at you. Now, today, it's been a while since I answered a letter, but I got a letter this morning from Antoine Watkins, Dallas, Texas. Let me read his letter for you. He said, "Senior brother, help me solve this puzzle. Why are our women terrible as parents in their 20s and 30s, but turns into awesome grandparents in their 50s and 60s? I'm talking specifically about the Black community. I am going through a terrible time with my son's mother right now. I'm 32 and she's 28 years old. We have a 3-year-old son together. The relationship didn't work out, but I have given 100% to be civil and provide to the best of my ability to my son. I swear this woman spent any dime I give for my son on unnecessary bullshit. It's funny, she used to tell me how terrible her mother was to her and her brother when they were kids. But now she's doing the same thing to my son. The funny thing is, her mother, my son's grandmother, has taken over the mother role while my ex is still out there partying and being irresponsible. Brother Globemaster, I'm not even gonna lie about this. I have a sister who's for the streets instead of being a mother to her 2 kids as well. My mom is the one raising her kids too. This is a vicious cycle that keeps repeating in our communities. What can we do about it? Please give me your insight on this. Antoine. Okay. Wow. Antoine, I gotta be 100% with you, right? As I was reading this letter on my phone and taking notes, this was about 30 minutes ago while I was reading it and taking notes. I was reading in my car. I saw this beautiful young lady walking by with her dog. So I rolled down my window and I said, "Excuse me, miss." Mind you, this young lady's about my daughter's age, maybe a little older than my daughter, or about the same age. I rolled down my window and I said, "Excuse me, miss, I want to ask you a question." And at first, I made it very clear to her, "Listen, I'm not trying to kick it to you or nothing. I just want to ask you a question from a woman about this letter that I'm reading right now, because I'm a YouTuber and this is a letter somebody has written to me." So I read the letter to her and the young lady was like, she agrees. Now she said, "No, of course, not all Black women are like that, but a lot of our women in their 20s and even in their 30s are terrible mothers. Terrible until they grow up and hit the wall. That's when they realize, how can I put this? The importance of being a mother. So, I mean, I have seen it personally on several occasions when women that were terrible mothers in their 20s and 30s, when they become a grandmother, turns to be awesome, beautiful grandmothers. I've seen this, okay? Now, let me go to my notes, what I wrote down. Now, Mr. Antoine, first thing I would like to say is I want to use my own self, my own person, as an example of what you're talking about or the experience you're going through right now. See, yours truly, I am also a product of a broken relationship. The mother and the father couldn't stick together. And it really, to be honest, it really affects the child when the father don't stick around. In your case, you were saying that you're doing your best. You're giving 100% to be there for your son. I applaud you for that. But in my case, when the man when the man don't stick around, woo, the child go through things. And I'm not going to put my entire business out there, but listen, I know what it's like to be around 8, 9, 10 years old and your mother can't stand you because you look just like your daddy. I know what it's like. And that cycle, what? It continues. I have a son, believe it or not, looks just like me. He's only lighter because his mother is very fair-skinned. I know what it's like to be slapped across the face because I look just like my daddy. That's what happened when the father don't stick around. Right? But the question is, why? Why do some of our women, now I'm not going to say all our women are like that. Why do some of our women, a huge percentage of our women, become terrible mothers in their 20s and even in their 30s? And they change, become great grandparents when they're in their 40s and 50s. And some even in their 60s. Why? I gotta admit, I'm not the smartest man in the world, Mr. Antoine. But I think they become awesome grandparents from a regret of not being a good mother. That's how I see it. You see, I'm not a woman, Mr. Antoine. I mean, the last time I looked between my legs, I'm still a man. I'm not a woman. I cannot speak for women. But I know for sure that some of our women have seen this. Even there's this lady in my building. I've lived in my building for almost 25 years, almost a quarter century in my building since I became an adult. I've lived in the same building. And this woman, whew, let me just put it like this. She belonged to the streets, if you know what I mean. She was getting it in here and there. But now that she's matured, I mean, I saw her children growing up. And I can put it out there, she was terrible is not even the word. She was horrible as a woman, as a mother to her children. But now, guess what? Her daughters have had children. And she's an outstanding grandmother. And guess what? The cycle continues. 2 daughters. One of them is what? The apple didn't fall far from the tree. Already on her 3rd child. 3 different baby daddies. And this woman that was terrible as a mother to her is now the outstanding grandmother. I've seen this. Now, I'm not going to blame everything on our women. Because, first of all, you know, Mr. Antoine is a man. You know, and I know. Some of us niggas ain't shit. It's the truth. Some of us are terrible. That's why our children go through the shit that they go through. All right? Why do you think some of these women become terrible parents in their 20s and 30s? First thing that comes to my mind is, if a man do a woman dirty, right? If a man do a woman dirty, believe me, the child will pay for it. And in some cases, there are some jackasses out there that will play a good dude until the woman gives birth, and then his true character comes out. Or in some cases, you know, he bounced on the kid. Now this woman is frustrated, pissed off, and in most cases, the child is the one that have to suffer, right? Second thing I can think about is second reason is you as a man. If you don't do research on a woman that you dump your seed into, listen, let's be frank. Sometimes, it's not sometimes, this is brutal honesty. The bad girls are the fun girls. I know that. The big booty with a smile got me. You know, it comes a time in your life as a man. The girl that's sucking your balls and you know, let me wash my mouth. The girl that is giving you the ultimate body pleasure is the one you choose over the one that will actually be a good mother. And in the end, it don't work out. And your seed, if you make a mistake and you dump your seed into that type of woman, nothing but heartache and pain. comes out of that for you and your seed. You know this is true? Third thing I could think about, third reason is sometimes you're a good dude and you try to trap a promiscuous woman. Listen, a promiscuous woman cannot be a good mother, period. Okay? If you don't choose wisely and you think you can turn a hoe into a housewife, this is the outcome you're going to get. Mr. Antoine, look, I'm going to repeat this. I'm not the wisest man in the world, but when you get to a certain age in your life, you could see a train wreck coming a mile away. Like, for example, yesterday when I got home, I was watching some YouTube videos, and I saw this young guy. What's his name? Travis Hunter, a young NFL. I don't think he's even played his first game yet. I saw he's getting married to this girl, and I said, "Good Lord." Like, seriously, like you could see that train wreck coming a mile away. And sometimes the question is, in our communities, in our black communities, right? Why is it that the elders, the ones with experience, can see a train wreck and just stand by, fold your arms, and let it happen? Why? Why do we do that? This boy, Travis Hunter, I'm pretty sure he has parents. The boy's only 21 years old. Can't somebody sit him down and say, listen, you got your whole life ahead of you. Getting married at 21. This boy is getting married younger than I did. I was married at 23. Listen, I did it because, hey, I had knocked up somebody's daughter, a Catholic daughter, and to keep them out of shame, this is what you have to do. And I did it. Got two beautiful children out of it. And look, it is what it is, right? But this boy, this young lady is not pregnant. I mean, come on. Can somebody sit this boy down and talk to him and say, listen, slow down, slow your rope. A girl, a female that's tattooed, have a whole sleeve of tattoo. I mean, come on now. Now, I'm not saying all females with tattoos are bad, but there's some things that, listen, even in the animal kingdom, a poisonous animal shows its colors and say, hey, don't mess with me. I'm dangerous. So as a young man, I keep touching my finger because I cut myself yesterday. As a young man, is anybody there for him? Is anybody in his family that could speak to this young man and say, hey, sit the fuck down for a second. You're not ready for this. Who the hell? Who am I to say anything anyway? It's already done. It's already done. This is some of the mistakes, Mr. Antoine, we make in our communities. And when the woman turns out to be a terrible mother, it's not like we didn't see it coming. It's not like some elder didn't see it coming. We just happen to live in societies these days that, hey, it's not my child. And even if the parents are involved, they'll be like, let him make his mistake. This cycle keeps repeating. It is what it is. Some black women are wonderful women, wonderful mothers, even when they're teenagers and they become parents. They're out there. But if you're not careful and you dump in the wrong one, believe me, Mr. Antoine, I'm pretty sure you did. The outcome for you and the child of yours will be nothing but headache after headache. That's all I got for you. God bless. Take care of yourself. And cheers ears.